Hi everybody, I'm just going to read it. If you want to ask questions or you'd like to hear what I've got to say about it, leave a comment maybe. Read the description quickly for me, it might help. But I'm just going to read, okay? Excuse me. Yes, Germany was back then a democracy before us, and we've been plundered and squeezed dry. No. What does democracy or authoritarian state mean for those international hyenas? They don't care at all. They are only interested in one thing. Are you willing to be plundered? Yes or no? Are you stupid enough to keep quiet in the process? Yes or no? And when a democracy is stupid enough not to stand up, then it is good. But when an authoritarian state declares, you do not plunder our people any longer, neither from the inside or outside, then that is bad. In reality, money rules in these countries. They talk about press freedom, when in fact all these newspapers have one owner, and the owner is, in any case, the sponsor. This press then shapes public opinion. These political parties don't have any differences at all. Like before with us, you already know the old political parties. They were all the same. Then, people must think that especially in these countries of freedom and wealth, there should exist a very comfortable life for its people. But the opposite is the case. In these countries, in the so-called democracies, the people is by no means the main focus of attention. What matters is the existence of this group of democracy makers. That is, the existence of a few hundred of giant capitalists who own all the factories and shares and who ultimately lead the people. They are not interested at all in the great mass of people. They are the only ones who can be addressed as international elements because they conduct their business everywhere. It is a small, rootless, international clique that is turning the people against each other, that does not want them to have peace. They can suppress us, they can kill us if you like, but we will not capitulate. These Jews used to laugh about it. They thought it was a joke. They are not laughing anymore. Today they realize the gravity of the situation. It was a struggle, especially against the people who seem to have omnipotent power in our nation. The struggle against the Jews, a satanic power, had taken over our whole country, who had been able to grip key positions of our intellectual and spiritual life, and from these key positions they were able to control and monitor the whole nation. This power had, at the same time, the influence to persecute, even with the law. Those who fought against this power, and who were willing to provide resistance in opposition to the advance of it, the Almighty Jury declared, thus, war on us. And what have we achieved in these years? Until 1939, the envy grew in the same way. The same men who back then got Germany into World War I, the Mr. Churchill, started immediately to agitate the Mr. Eden, and then of course the Jews, with her Belisha at the forefront. The smear campaign began year after year. They said, yes, he is arming himself. They also asked me before, why do you have then the SA if you want peace? Why do you create the SS? When, however, the only thing you want is fraternity. Because there are people who don't want it. And I wanted to show them that I was prepared too for the other case. The most precious possession you have in the world is your own people. And for this people, and for the sake of this people, we will struggle and fight and never slacken and never tire and never lose courage and never despair. Europeans will rise up because we have done it before and we will do it again. Stand up, white man. Organize against Jewish tyranny and fight for your people. I fought the bank. Adolf Hitler, that was. I don't agree with it all. I do agree with some of the sentiments. Weird how history repeats itself, isn't it? Thank you for listening. Peace and luck.